Welcome to Womanhood GFF, God, Friends, and Families. We're still out here in the garden. We'll plant some cucumbers and watermelon and some pumpkin, and I'm going to wrap up what I've done in the garden. I can't do much this year, so I'll be putting in, I put 2 rows of corn, roll of beans, cucumbers, watermelon, pumpkins, and some tomatoes later. We're growing them by seed. But I'm going to show you how I'm doing the cucumbers this year. Usually you build them up on a hill, on a little mound. You would pile up the dirt, and they'd call a hill of cucumbers or hill of watermelon. But we had such a dry spell right when the fruit was out really good last year, and it was hard to water because if it's on the hill and you pour water on it, then of course it's running off. So this time I'm going to experiment, and so you're going to see how my experiment works. Instead of the hill, I'm digging the hole down. Not too deep, it's about 3 inches deep. I'll make sure there's plenty of soft dirt down at the bottom of it. But then I'm going to put about 5 or 6 cucumber seeds. I'm going to do the exact same thing with the watermelon and with the pumpkin seed. And I'm doing this because I'm trying to see if, when we do have a dry spell, right when it's time to harvest the fruit, then maybe if I was watering it in a bowl and it held the water, maybe it could really get more benefit of the water. I don't know. They may drown at the roots, and I've ruined the whole thing. But it can't be worse than last year where they all dried up. Because when you're planting watermelon and pumpkin and cucumber, if there's a drought or a dry spell, the plant will first try to get water from the ground, of course, through watering of rain or your own watering, or it'll take it from the moisture of the vegetable itself. And then you don't have a good producing of your vegetables. They're smaller. Of course, they shrivel up sooner. They'll rot. So you've got to have a way to keep them watered. Now, if you have some kind of sprinkling system or irrigation system, then you could probably get by doing it a totally different way. If you have another method of planting cucumbers that work even in the dry heat of July and August, email me or leave a comment on what did you do and how did that help you with your garden. But I'm going to sprinkle these seeds in here. Put, I don't know, I'm not really counting them, just a pinch of them. And then I'm going to put some dirt on top. Make sure the dirt covers about a half an inch to an inch. They don't have to be buried real deep. And make sure it stays in the bowl instead of a hill this time. I hadn't tried that before, so let's see how that works. Then I'm going to put my glove on because I'm going to handle fertilizer. Then I will be sprinkling fertilizer on top of, just on top of this mound, just like that. And then when it rains, that will nourish that and pour that back in. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do 3 of these bowls, these holes for cucumbers. I got 2 already dug out for watermelon and 2 for pumpkins. The kids usually like the pumpkin idea for the fall, but and watermelons are good for everybody. Enjoy a good watermelon in August. But thank you for coming and stopping by. Again, this is Womanhood GFF, God, Friends, and Family. Come visit me on my blog website of www.womanhoodgff.blogspot.com. Email me with all of your questions or suggestions. Leave comments at the bottom of the video. But you can email me if you want me to put your own pictures or ideas on. If you give me permission to do that, I'll be glad to do that. And email me at womanhoodgff@yahoo.com. God bless, and thanks for stopping. Bye.